Hello everybody and welcome back to Grand Tactician's Civil War. We are out west in Kentucky at the moment with the game paused because we are going to take Bragg's Corps of the Army of Tennessee and we are going to hit the Army of Southwest Missouri. Now, Bragg's Corps is a relatively new corps. It hasn't been into action yet. Other than a few handful of brigades here that was in the siege of the Battle of Fort Pickens, but other than that, these brigades are pretty fresh and going to see their first action. Alrighty. Well, we expect them to see their first action, I should say. So we're gonna go ahead and start forcing our way that direction, and then we're going to take the Army of the West and we're going to come up here to, we're going to go take Fort Scott. Why not? They left it open for us, it looks like. But then in the east, we are still okay. We just had that wonderful victory at the Battle of Roulette Farm. Probably the best battle that I've ever seen and have done in this game. I'm so glad I recorded it for the last episode, so if you didn't get a chance to see that, please go check that out. It was a lot of fun. I thought I was going to lose, to be honest with you. But the Army of Northeast Virginia really put up a fight that time. But, alright, so let's go ahead and unpause. We're going at 20 times speed. And I'm over here watching Bragg's Corps because I'm getting ready for them to meet each other in battle, and here we go. So this is Major General James B. Steedman from Ohio. He is the man in charge of the Army of Southwest Missouri. So we'll jump into battle here. We have 15,000 men versus his 24,000 men. So let's go check this out. The Battle of Cordon, Indiana. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I pronounce a lot of things wrong. Alrighty. 25,000 men versus 15,000 men under our Lieutenant General Johnston. So Albert Sidney Johnston, the Lieutenant General. So before we, let's go ahead and start here. Let's see which way they're coming from. They're going to be coming from this direction, from the west. Where exactly they will meet us, I don't quite know. We have 3 objectives on this map. 2 I'm not overly worried about. That one up front I am worried about. That's the Ward Farm, it looks like. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Mr. Albert Sidney Johnston here, bring him down, and then we're going to touch Mr. Bragg here. We're going to bring him over and get rid of that real quick. We'll go and look at everything here in a couple of minutes. But let's start setting up our troops for maybe a defensive action. I'm not overly sure if it's going to be a defensive action or not. Hardy will give him this side to command. Barksdale will have the that looks like to be a stone wall here. Yes, it is. It's a stone wall. That's good defense. And Anderson will have the river by the Richardson house. In the artillery, I'm just going to scatter the artillery kind of all over the place, just to make sure everybody is covered from every which way. And we will adjust accordingly from there. And then don't forget to have everybody switch to long range. And 10 times. And let's go ahead and move our troops into some cover before we check out who's in charge of what. Hardy, I think we're going to keep Hardy where he is. We're going to have Bragg and also General Johnston in this church here. So let's check out this army. This is obviously an AI-formed army. So we will be able to see who is commanding everything. This is their first battle, it looks like, for Mr. John Steedman. They have 3 divisions in this corps. I guess I should say in this army, Brigadier General Porter. Looks like they have 3 brigades and a battery in this division. Alrighty. 3 brigades and a battery in that division. And 3 brigades and a battery in this division. Okay, so just about the same amount of men. It looks like their experience is a little bit higher than ours, it looks like, because it looks like they all have stars, but that's okay. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize my mic cut out there for a quick second. Um, so what I was talking about was I saw the Union Army coming down this road due to the little puffs of smoke that was coming down the road. Like I don't know, like I think I said in the video before, I don't know if it's a bug or not, or if it's supposed to be that way. But you can see Union troops marching down the road with the little dust bubbles that pop up. I mean, it's kind of funny. It really is. But it's kind of, kind of ruins the quality of the game. So what I did was I went ahead and moved the division that was up north. I'm moving them over here into position. I'm also taking the battery over here as well. And we got to move Pettis's battalion here. Going to slowly advance on this army here. Hopefully catch them before they are in position. I'd love to stay on the defensive, but you know what? We're going on the offensive. Artillery is starting to open up now. McClellan is firing, Pettis is firing. This brigade is getting hammered by 32 guns. I don't know where the rest of the Union troops are. I did see a couple brigades behind this one. Yep, there they are back here. I don't know what they're doing. Taking their sweet time to get here, that's for sure. Oh, he's retreating. At least that brigade is. Okay. Interesting. Let's get into the tree line. Looks like Steedman is a very cautious general, at least at the moment he is. dragging Johnston up more. This house can be their headquarters at the moment. So far, very slow going for this battle. The Union kind of felt us out, looks like. They withdrew. We'll 10 times it, see if they advance on us. Having a brigade advance now. Ooh, and immediately that brigade broke. Immediately. Only after 275 casualties. The carbine doesn't shoot as far as I thought I was going to. Whoops, 300 yards to 400 yards, I believe it is. Yeah, whoops, my bad. Looks like we got some guys coming up from the side here. Looks like we get their artillery, maybe? Oh! What's up with that? We got artillery behind us. And we don't have any cavalry. I always forget to, recruit cavalry, honestly. I don't know why I do, I just forget to recruit cavalry. So it looks like he is starting to come at us now. He's starting to really put the advance on us. So we're going to put the advance right back on him. Got some company from behind us too. Uh-oh. Not great, not great, not great. Push that way. Push that way, Posey. We might even get him retreating before we even have time to come around our flank like that. I'm not going to say no to. Starting to break the Union line here quite easily, like I suspected. Russell is wavering because of the artillery at his flank. That's not great. Alright, and more broke real quick because of the artillery at his front. Okay. And now Russell broke because of the artillery. Great. Really need to nerf the artillery FX here. Humphrey up. Fill in the gap in that line left by those two regiments that ran from the artillery. Bit there, goals, so we can get a better aim at that artillery unit. Union men are just dropping right now. They're just dropping like flies. Humphrey's off to deal with that artillery in here. There we go. Keep it up. Keep it up, boys. Keep it up. Keep up the fire. Got a little skirmish over in this direction. Interesting. Wow, they were beating the crap out of this gun right here. There's only 8 of them left. 58 losses. Good grief. We're gonna lose an artillery. We're losing the Georgia battalion. Wow, was not expecting that. Doles is gonna be broken here before we know it because of that artillery battery, which we just can't seem to get rid of. Maybe we can retreat. Have them kind of rally. Rally, Doles, rally. Show us what kind of good commander you are, and he's not a good commander. He broke. Okay. We're okay. Fresh Confederate troops, what do you expect? It's okay. And we got Humphreys nervous now because of the artillery. And he broke. Alright. Wow. Might just lose the battle just because of their artillery. Is just invincible for whatever reason. Do you have any units that are here available? Russell's back. We gotta get some counter battery fire going. I don't care if you're Napoleon's counter battery fire. go, the enemy's retreating. Finally. After some heavy losses on our side, too. Times 10 at that artillery, the heck at it. Okay, yeah. They lost some artillery, we lost lots of artillery. Whew. That was rather ugly on our part. Or at least on my part, I guess I should say. The majority of Union forces are in the skedaddle right now. 1,000 losses for us, almost 4,000 for them. So, I don't know, maybe I guess that's the silver lining, I guess I should say. Even though we lost 12 guns, those are 12 guns that we probably can't replace. Which is super unfortunate. So that was August 6th, 1862. Captain Stafford, I believe Captain Stafford was the battery commander for our Georgia battalion. Alright. So we won the Battle of Culloden. This is Indiana. Advance a little bit more on them here. But what we have to do before we do that is replace our disgraced battalion commander, which is Mr. Stafford here. So we will replace him with another gentleman from Georgia. Sure, we'll put Wilson in charge of that one. Alright, so let's continue on here. There we go. And the Army of the West is moving towards Bragg's army here. However, the Army of Indiana and now the Army of Tennessee is both just sitting up in Michigan doing absolutely squat right now. And we have another development here. The Army of Northern Virginia, Johnston's army, is being attacked by the Army of Occupation. So General George McClellan is attacking us, and it looks like we have some morale hurt troops here. I probably should have looked at that a little bit better. That's unfortunate that is the case. Where is Beauregard? Beauregard's there. Looks like the West Virginia Militia Army is starting to come down on the West Virginia Occupation Force again. So I thought we were close to the end of the war. It seems to be that the Union is once again building up its ranks and attempting for one last fight here. We may just first day the advance into Maryland and try to hold Pittsburgh in the West Virginia area. I think that would probably be beneficial to us. But let's go ahead and jump into this battle here. It's not probably going to look great. Um, we've already got some men in this army that is kind of low on morale just because of that last amazing battle that we had to do. So 14,580 men under General Johnston and 37,000 men under General George B. McClellan. So General George McClellan attempts to get his fame back in this battle after the many battles that we've whooped him and his army. Now, the last battle that we had McClellan at, he kind of faded us, and there was 500 casualties on his side, and then he had enough, and he decided to retreat. So we will see if that is the same case, and it looks like we are the ones advancing here, which is very interesting because I thought we were staying put. We'll come down this way. See if we can see anything. Oh, look at that. There he is. Wow, he is right there, too. Oh, boy, we're on the offensive, and he's got more men. I don't like those odds one bit. Not a single bit. But before we get into any of the particulars, let's look at the commander report. So this is our fourth battle with General Joe Johnston. Third battle against General George McClellan. Let's see if he added anybody new to his ranks here. Let's see. Doesn't look like there's any new divisions or any smaller brigades here. It looks like they're the same old brigade. Looks like they switched out some commanders here, though. So we got Colonel Howard here with Hill's brigade, and we got Brigade General Ord with Moore's brigade. So we're going to check on his division here. And we've got 3 brigades in that division. 3 brigades and an artillery piece in that division, and probably the same thing. Yep, the same thing in this division. Okay. So this will be an interesting fight here. Oh, look at that. Ulysses Grant is a brigade commander in this army, in this version. So, is he dug in? And he is dug in right up in here. However, he is not dug in down in this direction. So, we are wanting to avoid attacking him over in this area right here, because that is not going to spell be nice to us if we start to attack him there. So we're going to attack him in the area of Nicodemus Heights over here. There's no real good spots for our artillery to shoot here, just because there's so many trees over here in Antietam and or Sharpsburg, depending on where you're at. But for now, you know what? We're just going to have everybody counter battery fire, everybody except this howitzer. Howitzers don't do that. And we will also counter battery fire with Derek here. So let's take a look at the state of Bartow's division. Now this is the division that really took its hits in our last game here. Brigade General Thomas Green was the division commander. He actually ended up dying, so that's why Bartow is in charge now. Bartow's old brigade is now Gordon's brigade, and they each have a perk. The Stonewall Brigade has a perk. The Georgia Brigade has a perk. This is Gordon's brigade. Forgot to change the name back. Has a perk. However, Walker's brigade does not have the Texas Brigade does not have a perk quite yet. I'm sure that will come during this battle, if not the next battle. But I think the division we want to lead off with is probably the one that didn't see like barely any action during that big battle. And that's probably going to be B's division. we're going to put him right here, right smack dab in the middle here. We're going to see if we can get the AI to come off of their horse here and try to come and get us. And we want to shoot long range. Bartow's division, we want to shoot long range. And Bates' division, we want them to shoot long range as well. Now for Bait, we're going to put them at an angle, thinking that they're going to kind of swing around at us. And we're going to kind of control this like horseshoe element, hopefully. I'm saying hopefully because I don't know what's over here. If there's nothing over here, then we'll swing like a door and we'll go around this direction towards the area of Shiloh Church. So this is Shiloh's church, or not Shiloh's church, the Dunkard Church right here. So here's the Dunkard Church right in here. So this is the actual battlefield that was fought on during Antietam. So we're kind of a little bit north of that, but I'm sure maybe we'll push them back a little bit. I mean, you know, it's possible that we won't. But, you know, anything's possible in this universe, I guess. But alright, let's go ahead and start the battle after we tell B to fire at long range. Thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and start. And we're actually going to come right up here. We're going to push up a little bit more with Bartow's division. That's a shame, they can't see the artillery from here. That's a huge shame. Got to rally this division here because they are not well right now. So let's see if we can get Bartow to rally on his division. Maybe give them some morale back. So we're not seeing any big response from him quite yet. In there. Oh, he's moving around. Oh, he is shifting. Looks like his line extended this way. So he is starting to shift. Maybe even retreat a little bit. So we're going to move Bates' division up this way if they are retreating. Really need to get this artillery battery out of here so we can start moving. So it doesn't seem like there's anything over in this direction, so what we're going to do is we're going to start swinging like a curtain. We're going to get in that curtain phase and we're just going to sweep everything. Times. Maybe we won't have to sweep like a door. Maybe they'll just retreat. Because it certainly seems like that's what they're doing right now. Morris's brigade is the only brigade left in firing range, and that's what these guys are doing. They're really letting them at it. And there goes Morris. He's getting ready to withdraw. And Morris broke. Alright, so we'll take B's division. We'll move B up. And we'll do the same thing with Bartow's division. And we'll move Bartow up as well. And our artillery needs to get out in more of an open area here. So let's move them up to this direction right for the moment and time being. So it looks like all they needed to do was switch their line. They decided to switch their lines on us and deploy skirmishers. Interesting. So we're going to have to come at them head on. I don't want to come at them anywhere near their fortifications, however. So we'll times 10. Because it doesn't seem like anybody's going to attack until we all get into position. And we're going to attack down in this direction, so we'll start moving our forces down this way. So he is moving. Looks like he's sweeping like a door too. He is. He's sweeping like a door. That crafty AI. He's gonna make us come at him right here. And you know what? We'll do that right now. They're moving again. They don't seem to want combat that particularly badly. Especially since they keep moving like they're moving. They're like avoiding us, or at least they're attempting to avoid us being on their flank. But we gotta get rid of these entrenchments here. He ruined our advance with these entrenchments, otherwise I would just advance on him. Oh boy, this is a lot going on here. So sometimes if we deploy skirmishers, he will actually be forced to attack us. Sometimes. Doesn't seem like that's going to happen this time. Something's happening, something's happening. I think he's just swinging again. Yeah, all that caused him to do was swing again. Good grief. He just wants to swing the entire time. And deploy skirmishers, that's all he wants to do. Recall the skirmishers, please. Okay, it seems like we're gonna have to just go at him right dead at the middle, unfortunately. I don't want to do that, but his entrenched troops, he's kind of making me do it. Attack with the 2 divisions at first. Hoping it's going to be enough to kind of draw him out. Maybe we can counterattack with the Bartow's division. Say he's currently entrenched over there. For that brigade, maybe that's right there. Okay, we're getting him out of there. Keep advancing. I know you guys are getting tired. There goes his first brigade in retreat. We've already lost 1,000 men in that brigade. And we are not facing any better here with our brigades, and he is coming on the attack over here on the north side here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Colquitt, or Bartow. We're going to move him up this way. Gotta go quick. Forgot to move Johnston over to the fight, so the Tories are going to get there a little late. Move the artillery a bit around. This is going to be probably one of the longer episodes, just because this is going to be quite a big battle here where we are trying to prevail. I don't know if we will win or if we will lose. Right now it's not looking great. I will say that. Colquitt has about had enough. We'll have him fall back. Same thing with Trimble. Fall him back. Easily will be up here alone, which probably isn't a good idea. So we'll have him fall back too. Right now we're just killing skirmishers. They just decided to deploy deploy skirmishers and say heck with it. Alright, looks like they're starting to advance here from the north yet again. And it looks like they're advancing this entire section. Alright, boys, get ready. Here they come. Probably should have moved the howitzers first. Okay. There's an artillery battery that they decided to move up. Not great, because it's right in front of our unstable troops. Not great. So everything here is not great, and oh, somebody was killed. Wilcox was killed, and somebody was wounded now. Ooh, we are losing men like mad. Where is Wilcox? I don't know where Wilcox is at. Wilcox was here, and now somebody's wounded. Bate is wounded. I think this is Bate right up here. Yeah, he's kind of close up to the front line, but hey, they can't lead by being in the back. It happens. Easily is going to be broken, and there goes the all we got left is the Gordon's Brigade and the Stonewall Brigade. And because there goes the Texas Brigade as well. Didn't even get the Stonewall Brigade to retreat in time before they just broke. That's a shame. Same thing with Gordon's Brigade. Couldn't get them to retreat in time before they broke. And everybody is breaking now. Jones just broke, and there's the sign for defeat. So this is our first defeat of the campaign here, and our brigades are just dropping like flies. Just everybody retreat. Everybody just retreat. It's not worth it. Just fall back. That was a rough. I knew that was going to be a rough one from the beginning. $3,000 losses for us to almost 5,000 losses for him. So, I mean, who really lost that battle? I mean, yeah, it says we lost that battle, but it's one battle and one of the many issues that they've had. So that will be it for this battle, everybody. So thank you for sticking around and watching this episode. Thank you for tuning in, and please like, share, subscribe with your friends, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.